Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 2, 3. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to be starting off with the Astrologer. Now, I've already took and farmed and did the room farmings, built this Astrologer up via the starting route that I showed in my first live stream. This is not the character that I used to do the fresh starting route. I prepped this character before I did that video, so did that live stream. So welcome to the live stream. If you enjoy it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification button so that you can get notified of my future live streams that I will be doing. My goal right now is starting next week is to start doing live streams on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will be taking and looking at doing other games. Right now I'm considering Fallout 4, possibility of doing Red Dead Redemption 2, And from there, I own Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I have not played it yet, even after purchasing it a long time ago. I pre-ordered it and stuff. I quit playing Black Ops 6 a while back, last year. Just got tired of the hackers and the cheaters in there and stuff. And they say that they've added some anti-cheat stuff into it now, so I am considering picking it back up and stuff. So, but we'll look at that in the future. So with that being said, we're going to start off with Mystical Papa. As you see, I've already built him up a bunch of levels, did the farming that I talked about in my startup route live stream, and I will leave a link to that in the description so you can go check it out and stuff. And like I said, I've already done all the farming that I talked about in that live stream for the fresh startup route. And we're just going to start there. We're going to be starting at the round table and everything. Like I said, there's the brass shield that I talked about in the other stream and everything. So with that being said, we're going to just start. And
oh, I see you. Welcome to I teach and explore. So
talk to everybody here at the round table.
You do. Most time you are well.
One thing I am going to pick up right away is the heal, because that heal will come in handy later on, even though I'm not a faith.
I'm glad you those who love them all.
And I will be skipping through cutscenes and stuff like that for the most part. There are a few cutscenes that I enjoy during boss fights that I will let run its course. But I pretty much been through these cutscenes so many times that I just don't need to listen to them and watch them anymore.
Greetings, I am circumstanced. Great champ. Perhaps you might doing so. And you, do you think it where I come from? Ah.
Hope everybody is having a good morning. Thank you for joining me on this cold, brisk Midwest morning here in the Midwest in the United States.
Felt light up inside you.
A couple days ago it was 80 degrees, and now we're down into the 30s. Welcome to the Midwest.
Come back to me. Should you I will take.
And like I said in the description, this is just a casual run. I'm not worried about trying to get a platinum. I'm not worried about all the side quests now, because this is an astrologer. One of the side quests, one of the quests that I will focus on is Ronnie's quest and stuff, just because of some astrology stuff, gear and everything.
Look, she's crested. She has it. I saw enough her eye. That's even nothing special. I'm trapped. That's all there is. Well, no great. My being a besides, despite my different sides here.
Greet my name. Isn't this the round table? I never knew, although I'm still looking. You're telling I don't believe. If I do, I suppose I'll ask Matt certainly. I know I can tell. I suppose I'll ask Matt.
Back all no matter. The girl. I would absurd. I refused. I don't get.
Okay.
Oh, I can't remember very well. It is set. Are you a house cat? Remember your... There's...
Yeah, remember your place too there, Gideon. So, wanted to double check, make sure I got everything out of here. Got the extra memory stone, got the stone sword keys, got the rune arcs. Yep, I think that about covers it. Like I said, I did the farming. I went back to all the merchants that we found in the startup route and stuff that I showed in that, and so I did all that so that we could just start like this and just jump right into it. So with that being said, we're gonna just get started and go right over to gate front. Now, what I will do is like, this is the upper part of Limgrave up in here and stuff. It takes you into Stormvale Castle. I will complete my goal on this casual run is I'm going to just basically, I'm going to clear out the entire area, go down into the Weeping Peninsula, clear it all out, down into Castle Morn, if I remember rightly. My brain doesn't work like it used to as I've gotten older, so I think this is Castle Morn down here. I always keep forgetting its name. And then we got Fort Height West over here and stuff. But what we're going to do is we're just going to clear all of this out first and take care of it. And I said we're going to go to gate front, but we're going to go over to Fort Height West first and just get that done and over with. Take it off the table. All right. Things cleared out here. check. Looks like there's no loot left, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back over here to Third Church America. Go turn that quest in. I just like to get this quest and done and over with, because you got to come back over here, then you got to go back over to Fort Height West.
Ah, I've been. Did you man? Oh, well done. I knew it now. Go ahead. Right, much. What's that look? Well, and even the which is why just you. Would you like? I see bright. Enter, and who knows? What say you? Very. I knew. I shall. We shall hold. I see. I've much to do.
All right.
I saw indeed one must have a true. That I haven't the great, but now for a true. I'm for a true and.
All right. So with that being done, now we'll go over to Gatefront. Excuse me. I'm going to go here yet. Here. Remember, I'm playing with an astrologer. I'm so used to being a guard counter. Just can't go rushing in there like I normally do. Let me check something here real quick, guys. Sorry about that. I had to adjust something.
Just joining the fray? Well, I'm your tarnish. You stay the part. Just remember, don't let your emotion. Won't stay clear, and it's as so. Stay clear.
Well, well, well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it. Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all. Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true. Well, what do you... Now, how did I took you for an innocent... Well, water...
We will forgive and forget.
I'm tarnished
because we nice people like that.
Honestly, frankly, so don't be... I'll be ready to...
Excuse me. No, let me change this to daytime. Looks like it's getting into evening. I don't want to deal with no night bosses yet, so. Oh. Yeah, it is evening, so. Just not ready to deal with any night bosses yet. I mean, we could, but I got a pattern that I used for when I take in for clearing out an area.
Tarnished, I am why are you here? Ah, well, but one must. I was exiled as a revive. You still? Very well, but I refuse to anticipate. Young, you are a tad. So, now.
Alrighty. Picked up a couple. Yeah, should be the order that I want them. And those are the spells I will use roughly here at the beginning. Of course, they'll change down the road. Really? That was some funny stuff right there. Alrighty then, well, we'll go down and get that loot here in a little bit. Excuse me. I did already grab that. I forgot I grabbed that shiny out in the middle of the water already.
To stay clear of me, fool.
All right, now, all right. Okay, before we go kill the dragon, take a hold on a second. Hit the wrong button. So before we go kill the dragon, gonna take a quick break. Been into it for about an hour now, so we're gonna take a break, and I will be back in a couple minutes. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Please don't leave, and be right back. Alrighty. Thank you for your patience. And let's get back into it. So we're going to go kill a dragon. And, well, hopefully kill a dragon. So let's get back into it. Oh, I got that debuff on. Got to take it off. There we go. Alright, dragon down. Alright. Let's see here. All right. And let's see here. Let's do this. Uh, That being said, let's get our stamina up, our vigor. Get that health going a little bit. Easy peasy. All right, give me a second, guys and girls. I want to check something real quick. All right. Okay, so just wanted to double check some stuff real quick. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Come on, dude. I didn't pick up a bow yet. I forgot to pick up a bow. It's all right. We'll work our way through it. We'll get a bow afterwards. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. That was not right. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to get a bow. Oh man, it's just irritating that I forgot to grab a bow. It'll be all right though. We'll get through it. See, even on an astrologer, guard counter works. Now, it's not as effective as, well, I shouldn't say effective, but it's you can get your poise broke a lot easier as an astrologer because you don't have your poise up there. And you don't have that high guard boost like you normally would with a great shield and basically a strength build. So, but that's okay. Yeah, you know, guard counter works on these little guys in here and stuff. So it's perfectly fine. Just like that. Thought I hit that. Guess I didn't. Right. To have my coffee, guys. up a short bow over here.
You don't want.
Grab those. Grab that. Grab that short bow. Go ahead and just grab all them arrows. Alrighty then. Still trying to figure out the best placement for this mic so it still picks up properly. Less screaming and more killing there, guys. Right. So let's go back to the round table hole because I haven't upgraded any weapons yet. Excuse me. What do I want to do? Excuse me again. Let's take a look. I got Lord Soren's straight sword, which we got a bunch of those. We do have the Lord Soren's great sword, and I do have the strength and dex to wield it. Could use that for my sacred blade. Because it does have 110 crit on it. So let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw the great sword on. Well, hold on. You got to be careful. The straight sword has 110 crit too, and it weighs 3 times less. Let's go down and let's look at. Because I would like to get my poise up, even though I'm an astrologer. What to do, what to do. What to do. Take those off. That'll still keep me. Let's see. Yeah, we can, first thing I want to do is get my, my vigor up to 35. And then I can dump some points into endurance so I can wear just a little bit better armor and get that, that poise up.
Well, I took you no matter it's lay out your own.
I'm not going to upgrade the weapon a lot. think I'll put it at +3 because all I needed is for the sacred blade to kill the skeletons and stuff. And at +3 at the lower levels, it'll still handle the skeletons in one shot. So let's see here. That puts it at 206. That puts it at 158. So yeah, I'm not going to be using any greases with this sword anyway, so we'll do that. And let's see. I say we go kill Margaret, the Fell Omen, and be done with that. Because right now we look. Oh, we still need to go over here. Still got to go to Seaside Ruins. I always forget this little spot. Oh. So, I don't know why I do, but I always forget this little spot. Then I guess we could, after that, we could take out the Night Rider on the bridge. And be done with him. So I'll grab this and kill the big crab over here. Loot down there. And then we'll take the Night Rider out on the bridge. Just be done with him. So let's go over here. And let's see here. Yeah. Not morning. Duh. Should wrap up the starting area.
Could you help us out, Cully?
Easy peasy. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and go up and kill Margit, the Fell Omen. Be done with that part and get Stormvale Castle entrance opened up. I keep hitting the wrong button. Makes me feel like a noob. All right. Here we go. And yes, I always bring an NPC if available. I don't know. I figure they're there for a reason. I don't know if some of them are actually tied to quests. So I just bring them. I know it increases the boss's health and stuff, but you know, maybe easy mode, but I'm a firm believer in play smarter, not harder. I did the struggle bus, so I'm not going to continue to do the struggle bus anymore. I did it. I beat the game. And now I play it how I want. See if we can keep Roger alive. And we did.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
All right. I really don't have any other talismans I want to equip right now. I mean, I just don't like the Radagons. I mean, it's good for early game, you know, if you haven't did the farming and boosted your levels and stuff, and I'm using spells. And I'm not sure 100% if that actually affects spells too. So, all right, let's go back to Stormhill Shack, get us another golden seed. We're still short. Um, we could go do the bell-bearing guy. No, I want to hold off on that. Let's see here. What do I want to do first? You know what? About another hour into it. Let's go ahead and step away, take a break, let me replenish my coffee and stuff, and let me try to figure out what I want to do next, because I'm thinking before I go into Weeping Peninsula, I do want to finish up all of the top of Limgrave here and stuff. And then we got the Evergel here with the Crucible Knight. So yeah, let's take a break, and I will be right back. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you when I return here in a few minutes. Righty. Okay. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. All right. So I think what we're going to do is we'll go up here. We'll kill the night bird, and then work our way around up into here. Do another catacomb. Or no, actually, you know what? Now we're gonna go over here, get some stuff, and then come down and try the Crucible Knight. I don't know. I tend to struggle with the Crucible Knights with my mage, the astrologer, so we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a couple tries. And if I feel like I'm getting close, or I feel like I just need to get my timing a little bit better and we're doing some good damage, then I'll go ahead and give it a few extra tries. Yeah, I've never tried the Godric Soldier Ashes. Oh, come on. Okay. Talk about struggling to pick up an item. All right. All right, well, about ready to find out how well we're going to do on the Crucible. The reach. Oh my god. Yeah, but we're doing damage, so yeah, we'll definitely give him another couple tries here. Let's try this. Well, hello, Dandy. No, I haven't got Night Comet yet. I haven't been to the town there to do that. I just did my farming to get some levels into my astrologer and stuff, and I did a starting route live stream as well. So I use that. It's not the character I used to do the starting route live stream, but I built this guy and did the farming so I can start doing the astrology live stream with them already up on levels and stuff and have a good start. But I always struggle with these Crucible nights with my astrologer. But welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream. The reach. I probably should go ahead and go up into the town up in Caelid and get the Night Comet. It's not that hard to get. Oh, why am I missing the roll? There we go. Oh, no, no. That wasn't right. Just wasn't right. Yeah, I have never, Handy, I have a guard counter build that I play. You can find it on my channel as well. I have tried parry several times, and I can never get parry down. I mean, I maybe get one parry out of every 30 attempts. So... It looks like if I stay patient here, I might actually get this guy this time. Oh, just keep running away. Do my glintstone stars. There we go. And then you just come over and you teabag him a little bit, making your life a living heck. So, like with my guard counter, I beat the Crucible Knight easily, but with the Astrologer, it doesn't matter. There's just certain bosses that I struggle with the Astrologer. I don't know why, but right now this is just a casual play. I've said at the beginning of my what I believe is the best starting route to get you with a couple options to farm. Good that I don't summon for boss. Oh, I pull out my summons for the big boss fights and stuff. I believe in play smarter, not harder. I did the struggle bus, which I've said that before in my other live stream and in this one already. I actually, when I first beat Elden Ring, I didn't, I was a newbie. I didn't know about farming and stuff like that. So I was on the struggle bus and, to beat the game and stuff. And I had this philosophy in my head that every build that I did starting out, that I had to beat the game like I was going for platinum with each build. And I did that for about 4 builds, including the Academy Scroll behind Stormvale Castle. Oh yeah, here I can pull up the map for you. Oh no, pull up the map for you. So I in my starting route, I've opened all this up, and I just finished up the starting area, the middle starting area, and I'm working my way through the top part of Limgrave right now. I want to complete all this and do the catacombs over here. But in the starting route, I come all the way up through here, and there's lake facing cliffs. And you're talking there at the church there where Thops is, behind the church down there. Correct? You're talking about the Academy Scroll that you pick up from the graveyard next to the church where Thops is, correct? Behind the castle? Yeah, that's part of my starting route. that's included in the starting route. I come down and, well, I've got a live stream on it. I mean, you can skip ahead through parts. I don't know, you know, but I have what I believe is the best. I wouldn't say the best starting route, but to me, it's the most optimal starting route, so that you can you have the choice that you can either kill the dragon up here at Fort Faroth, and then you can come do the ball farm at Lena's Rise and stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, I grabbed that Academy Scroll. That's part of my my starting route that I use and stuff. It's part of the starting route. So yeah, it's back to what I was saying. So yeah, I was doing platinum on all my builds, and I was like, I finally decided that I didn't want to try to do platinums on different builds anymore, and I did the struggle bus. So now I do the easy route. Oh, I've got a faith. I did a faith build. Yes, I did faith, blood. I haven't tried every build. I've done strength build, a guard counter build. I've done an astrologer build. I've done a faith build and a bleed build. I've never done a pure dexed. And then I've done an intelligence. I guess you would call it an intelligence dex, because dex increases the range and how fast you can cast. So I have done, and I guess you would consider an Intel Dex build, I guess. Because I like to get that casting speed up there, and also getting more range on the spell is nice as well. So I guess I don't really truly, I don't know, I would say have a true faith on in-game. No. I mean, if you do a lot of farming, you build it up, it can be. I will tell you that I had to do farming. A lot of the end bosses and a lot of the bosses resist holy. Like with my guard counter and strength build, I went with no skill holy on it for damage negation for the last two bosses. You know, the Elden Lord fight and stuff. But for faith at the end, I guess I mainly relied on Flames of Frenzy and Lightning with my faith build. Holy, yeah, it's a struggle. A lot of the bosses towards the end of the game tend to it's a struggle bus with them, because they are resistant to holy and stuff. So yeah.
There you are.
So that's a yes. I kind of wandered. Sorry, my old brain tends to wander when I'm done and stuff. So, but yeah, faith tends to holy tends to lack at the end of the game on the end bosses. So yeah. What to do here before I forget? Where's my torch? Oh, I have the lantern. I don't have a torch. I'm getting ahead of myself. See, I get my brain. Oh, I haven't done. What's funny is I started. I've gotten like right at the beginning, the very first major boss, the lion dude in DLC, and then here about 3 weeks ago, because I'm on disability and you know I'm an old man and stuff, so I started playing. I didn't start just playing, but you know, I have more time to play games and stuff on my PlayStation and stuff. So my family said to keep my mind occupied and give me something to do, I should start doing, I should start making videos and doing live streams. So here I am and stuff. So I am going to do a DLC run with my guys that I already have built up, that I've already beaten a game with and stuff. But when I do it, I'm going to be following a walkthrough and stuff. Yeah, I've got a couple rare drops that, like, one of the swords in the starting area that's a real rare drop. I still haven't gotten it on any of my guys and stuff. So, yeah, but I am eventually, and then I'm going to do other games. I play Fallout 4 as well. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2 in a long time. I own Call of Duty Black Ops 7. But I stopped playing after Black Ops 6, actually, because of personal reasons. I just got tired of the hacks and the cheaters and stuff. And I pre-ordered Black Ops 7 and I still haven't played it yet. But I understand that they put in some hack and cheater blocks in there, so it reduced down the cheaters and the hackers and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm going to do the DLC, but I will be following another YouTuber that I follow's walkthrough, who actually I used his walkthrough to get my platinum the very first time and stuff. I feel one of the best gaming content creators out there. All right, let's go kill this night bird real quick. And then we'll start working on the other stuff up here. Yeah, I haven't got the Staff of Loss and stuff. I just started. This is the first stream with the Astrologer. I haven't been. All I did was do my starting route, and once I get further in, I'll start dual wielding staffs and stuff. Yes. That's how you take out those night birds right there. Sacred Blade, easiest way to take them out. Alright, let's go back over to the War Master Shack. Yeah, I will. I do dual wield staffs. Once I do, actually, once I get into the academy, Ray Lucardi Academy, and get Renala's, my old brain, sorry. And the final boss in Ray Lucar Academy. I'm having a brain fart, an old man moment. What do you mean, stigma against magic? I'm not. Sorry. Stigma against magic. I'm not sure. Sorry, I guess I'm having a brain cramp. I'm trying to understand what you mean by stigma. Oh, yeah, you know, for the longest time, well, actually, back when Elden Ring first came out, everybody always said, magic OP. And I was like, I don't know, man. Sword hit stuff die. You know, that's, you know, you hit stuff with the sword, it dies. And that's, I mean, I do like magic, don't get me wrong. But I prefer my guard counter build a lot. Well, I'm a guard counter person. I love increasing strength, getting my endurance up to where I can put on the best armor to get the best poise out of and stuff and everything. Yeah, you get your poise up there, like on, well, you know, just for laughs and giggles. I mean, it'll only take a second to do it. I'll show you my guy that I'm doing Elden the DLC with right now. It only takes a second to pop in and out. And I already have another mage build as well. And actually, I got two different builds for guard counter. Yeah, that ka-ching, that little ping. So if you look, see, I got Papa Tank, and he's level 318, and he's actually in the DLC. He's beat the first boss already. But well, actually, we'll just go up to Vicious Vicky here, which is my other guard counter. And I'm not, of course, not wearing all the gear, but that, you know, that is actually, I farmed that shield right there. Took me almost 45 minutes for that shield to drop. But I love that shield with this outfit, just the way that this looks and stuff. I just love the drip of it. So, yeah, but no, the helmet is the Tree Sentinel helm. It's from the Tree Sentinel set that you can get for so yeah. And the only reason why I have that on, if I pick my gold scarab off, and let's see here, which one, and I put back on my boot boot. Oh my God, my boost my guarding ability. So if I wanted to, I could, like, and this is the character I will start the DLC live stream with and stuff that I'll use the walkthrough. But as you see, I have all the bull goat and stuff, and if I put all the bull goat, I can't speak this morning, armor on, and if I come down here and instead of putting on the physical damage negation, and I put on the where's it at? Oh, here it is. My bull goat talisman, I get 133 poise out of that, and it is like, you can't go wrong. I mean, I got the stone the fingerprint shield as well, and you notice I'm still at a medium load and everything, but my favorite weapon, and I don't see a lot of videos on it, is that golem halberd right there. That is like literally an underrated weapon, especially when you put I can't do the attack, but if you put lion's claw on that, it's just, it's probably, I feel one of the most underrated weapons, because you can go in and if you look, you go over to attack power, it's at 862 right now at plus 25. Yes, the heavy giant crusher is 927, but even the Crozier is there, and the next underrated weapon is the Great Club. It is at 947. It has the highest AR out of these weapons. And I used the Great Club with Golden Land with this build, and it's just amazing and stuff. So, but the Golem Halberd, I feel, is one of the most underrated weapons in Elden Ring. I don't see a lot of videos on it, so, but even on my other guard counters, I use that Golem Halberd a lot. I mean, a lot. Oh, Prayerful Strike. Yes, yes. I use, it really depends on what I'm fighting. That really depends on which weapon I use and which Ash of War that I use on it. I have certain weapons that I use certain Ashes of War on. You know, like if I'm out grinding in the lands and just killing non-bosses and stuff and big groups, I like to use the Crozier, the pellets Crozier and stuff. I also like the Great Club, or not the Great Club, the Spiked Club. I'm having a brain cramp again, but I use it because it gives you health back. And I put the pellets Ash of War on there, and it just does some serious damage. Serious damage. And you're gaining health back as well. But I wanted to do these this astrologer live stream and stuff, because after doing the fresh start route, I wanted to show people, after, if you do the farming, how easy it makes the beginning area and up into mid game getting through and stuff. Now, when it comes to in-game stuff, in-game bosses, late game bosses, it's a different ball game. I mean, you gotta have skill. You just can't bull rush through it like people think. Oh, okay, here we go. Even as an astrologer, you can still use the guard counter. I mean, Yeah, the club from Altus. You know, I'm having a brain cramp, so an old man moment, I guess you should call it. But yeah, if you put Pellitzer's the Ash of War, I'm trying to think of the Ash of War, but you get it from up at the mountaintop, the Giant's mountaintop and stuff. But if you put that Ash of War on and use that Ash of War with a big group, just gather up a bunch of them and use that Ash of War, your health will stay full the entire time. It's funny. And I actually used that club when I was fighting Melania as well, and kept building my health back up with it, because it does some good stagger damage as well, especially with the pellets Ash of War on there. Yeah, you can get that club twice in one run of the game. Literally, you can get it twice, because you can do the invasion and get it off of him, and then it's in the carriage as well. So you can dual wield those on your first playthrough towards the end. That club. Weeping Peninsula for the gold foulfoot crafting down there along the beach. If you go down behind, actually, you come down here to the isolated merchant shack right here, and if you go over past all the slow moving dudes, there's a bunch of penguins, or whatever they're called, the birds there, and you can just rinse and repeat and farm those, and the drop rate is a lot better there for that, for the foulfoot and stuff. I don't know the pond that you're talking about. You talking over here for the pond? But that along that beach is the best place to go for the pickled foulfoot. For the gold butterflies. Okay, I missed what you said there. Oh, for the gold butterflies. Yeah, that pond is good for the gold butterflies. I haven't really figured out another place that's really any good. That's more consistent. Look at that. And of course, I get the golden halberd on this dude without having to farm it at Stormvale Castle. When I wanted it on my guard counter, I had to farm it in Stormvale Castle. It wouldn't drop. That's funny. Yeah, you're talking about this pond right here for the gold butterflies. Yeah, you're talking over here. Right there. You know, so I had played Fallout 4 for a long time as well, and I still haven't beat the game. It's funny, I keep getting sidetracked. I mean, every time I try to just start just doing a straight through and doing the main quest, I get sidetracked with building and doing all the other side quests and everything. And so after all this time, I still haven't beat that game. I need to do a live stream with it, with doing just beating the game. That's what I need to do. Yeah, that's right. Sacred Blade against skeletons and undead, just the undead in general, makes killing them so much easier, so you don't have to try to hit them again after you kill them the first time. Oh yeah, Fallout 4. Planning no weapon in current build? You mean not using any weapon? Just a staff? Oh, actually, once I mean, I could go do it now. I am gonna go get the Moonveil Katana. I mean, I've tried a lot of the other intelligence weapons, you know, Adele Stars or whatever it's called. You get off of the one boss. Yeah, the Claymore's harpoon. I tend to. It's a good weapon. But I work towards getting the Moonveil Katana. I just love the Moonveil Katana. I like its moveset and stuff. I like the Ash of War on it and stuff, and it and upgraded. It does some serious damage. It has a little bit higher requirements for, like, I think the dex on it and stuff. But in my opinion, I'm willing. That's where I'm already putting points in the dex anyway, because you know, I don't dump a lot of points in the dex. I'm basically enough. I put enough dex and strength just for weapon requirements and stuff. That's basically it. And then I will pump dex a little bit, basically for. I mean, I don't go all crazy on it, but really? I don't go all crazy on dex, but I go enough to get more range and get the casting speed that I want. And basically on my dex, I think I go to 20. I think 20 is the normal. I would have to check my other astrologer that is at like level 315 or 302, 3 something like that. She's in the 300s and stuff. But but I don't go all crazy on Dext. I just do it enough just to get to where I feel comfortable with the casting speed and the range that it has. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what it is. The wing of Estelle. And as I got friends and stuff that play play and stuff as well. Actually, just started playing after all these years. They don't have the invested time, but they're new players as well. And like I tell them, any weapon can be a good weapon for the most part. You just got to find what works for you, you know. And I grew comfortable with the Moonveil Katana. Excuse me. So that's what I use. I've tried the Wing of Estelle. I've tried I've seen people with their builds that they show that, you know, this is OP and stuff like that. And I try them, but I guess with my gameplay, the way that I play, the Moonveil Katana tends to work in my style of gameplay. And that's what I tell people. It's just, you know, it's your style of gameplay. You know, you use what works for you, that makes the game easier for you. You know, like I said before, I'm a firm believer that play smarter, not harder. You got to play what works for you. Now, if you're just picking up the game for the first time, you know, I don't recommend using walkthroughs and stuff like that until you do the exploring and everything on your own. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Do you see that? Oh yeah, the no FP on it is yeah, definitely. It's a plus. There's actually you know, people that do Intel sword builds and stuff, you know. Did I get it this time? Yes. I can't believe I missed that. It's been a while since I've missed that jump. But you know, I see these Intel sword strength builds, and you know, you can watch tons of videos on different intelligent builds and Intel sword builds and stuff. And I've tried them. You know, I've given them shots, but I always keep coming back to the Moonveil Katana. I don't know why. I just do. You know, it works for my comfort level, I should say. And that's why I tell people, you know, if you like using the Intel sword builds, use it. If you don't, then, you know, find what works for you. It's your game. Nobody can tell you how to play it. And nothing against the creators out there that make these, you know, OP build videos and stuff. You know, even them, you know, you can't go, oh, well, that person uses this, I don't understand. You know, you can't do that. You got to remember that it's your game. And these guys that are creating these builds and everything, they're, you know, that's what they do. you know, and I'm not that type of gamer. I play what works for me. And that's what I tell other people to do. I mean, if you want to try to do OP builds, do them. If you don't, don't. Find what works for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling, so I apologize, but I always go back to the philosophy. It's like philosophy in life. Work smarter, not harder. And I take the same concept with gaming. Play smarter, not harder. I always tell people, it's your game. You play it how you want to. I don't know how old you are, but you got to think about that song. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, you know? So you got to take the game the same way. It's your game. Play it how you want to. And I like, you know, I like the fact that there's creators out there that that make these walkthroughs and stuff. I can tell you right now, without the platinum walkthrough that I followed, I probably never would have got platinum on Elden Ring. I can tell you that right now. So I'm appreciative of the walkthrough and the time that these creators put in to do stuff like that, their playthroughs and everything. You know, I appreciate the time that they do and the hard work that they put into them. Me, I won't ever be able to do something like that. You know, I learned the game, but trying to teach somebody the game, like teaching combat and stuff like that, that's just not, it to me, that takes away from my fun of the game. But I'm more than happy to give my opinion on stuff, you know. Forgot about him. More than happy to give my opinion on things that I've figured out in the game. Things that I found were easier for me, or whatever the case may be. Let's see here. Oh, nope. Gotta get it though. Bam. Let's see here. I think, if I remember rightly. I haven't played Fallout Vegas, Dandy. On Fallout 4, like I said, the reason why I haven't finished it and beat the game and got the ending or whatever, you know, the ending for the game, is because I always get sidetracked. I get into building my settlements and everything, and I start doing all the other little quests and side quests and stuff, and then they came out with, you know, Nuka-Cola Town or Nuka Town and stuff, and all the add-ons and everything, and so I just keep getting sidetracked, and I just haven't beat the game, haven't got to the final ending yet, and stuff. So, yeah. I probably should one of these days. Like I said, I'll probably do, I might do a live stream, do a live stream series with just trying to beat the game. And I'm sure there's still a lot of stuff that I haven't found in the game, even though I've uncovered most of the map by doing the side quest and stuff. And I love Fallout 4. Like you said, Fallout 4 is old but gold. I love Fallout 4. I really need to invest the time to actually beat the game one of these days. Yeah, but isn't Fallout Vegas more co-op or multiplayer than anything? Like I said, I've never played it. I haven't even tried it, so I don't know. But all the videos I've seen on it, it seems like it's like a co-op or PvP. So you can play single player on it? Maybe I need to look into that more, because some of the videos I've seen on it have been cool. One of the YouTubers that I follow, she plays it. She's called Shylot and stuff, and I watch her play it sometimes, and it seems like it's a pretty good game. Oh, really? All right. Well, I will look into that. I appreciate the heads up on that. I will definitely look into it. Yeah, I haven't even attempted. Well, they tend on those games. They tend to keep updates on them to keep graphics and stuff updated to more modern time, latest graphics and stuff. I mean, if you take a prime example, I mean, look at how long Red Dead Redemption 2's been out. What, 8-9 years now? And the graphics and everything on it are just amazing. I mean, I think they are. You know, they're just amazing. Let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead. You know what? No. I don't want to break my pattern here. I should go get Night Comet, but stay focused on where we're at. So, with that being said, double check everything. So, oh, Summon Water Village. We need to go kill the Mariner yet. Let's go kill the Mariner. And then we'll go turn in the Death Roots. There we go. Easy peasy. But yeah, I'll definitely give oh no, I don't worry about the gold scarab and stuff. Not it, you know, like the gold pickled foul foots and stuff. I don't really use, I use them at the beginning because I pick up two the gold pickle foul foots from the very beginning, and I use them for my beginning farm and stuff for the Gale Dragon, however you pronounce it, and stuff. But other than that, I don't really, because I won't do any more farming with this character until I get I don't know where. Probably might do a little bit more farming right before I go into Altus Plateau. But for the Liurnia area and Weeping Peninsula and everything, I'm at a level I feel comfortable with, and everything. So, oh, no. What am I doing? I feel comfortable at this level to get through Liurnia and Weeping Peninsula and the starting area and stuff. My in-game staff will be off the final boss. See, I have trouble remembering names even after all these hours, and I can show you I've got over 1,800 hours in this game.
Tarnished, I should feed me.
In fact, I still use it on my other. It's my, yeah. Yeah, this is just a casual run. Now, if I was, if I was going for platinum and stuff, again, it would be a different ball game. So, the Carrion Regal Scepter is what I use. That's the staff I use. And then when I don't have this on, I use Prince of Death Staff for Death Sorcery. That is my, those are the two staffs I dual wield. Oh, I messed up. Hold on. I put it in the wrong hand. There we go. So I dual wield the Prince of Death Staff and the Carrion Regal Scepter. Those are the two staffs I use. Now, the Lucent staff and everything, yeah, but I'm not a big fan of using twice as much FP, 1.5 times the FP. So, you know, if a spell costs 20 FP, and if you're using the Lucent staff, now it costs you 30 FP. You know, I don't like using more FP. Yes, it has a higher sorcery scaling than the Carrion Regal Scepter does, but you're also using 1.5 times the FP, and I'm not a big fan of that. Just like I don't, if you look, I use Ancient Death Rancor, and that's why I use the Prince of Death staff. That's basically why I use it. But like I said, it's more my comfort level. It's how I play, you know. And I use Renali's Dark Moon, and then of course the Common Azure and everything. But I have found that combo of staffs to work for me for my gameplay, basically. So that's why I use those two staffs, you know. But like, because I am, level 305, there it is. If you look at my stats there, I mean, for an astrologer, yeah, my faith is at 35. I don't put myself at a meta cap. I don't do PvP in the game either. It's just not something I do. But if you notice, my intelligence at 99. I mean, my dexterity is at 45. I have 35 faith. My endurance is at 50 because I'm not just wearing standard astrologer clothing. I like having that extra clothing. I got poise of 71 on my astrologer, and the only reason why I had this, I have this sword equipped, which is off the final boss, the Sacred Relic Sword, is because I'm up here farming, preparing to go into the DLC. And that's because I want to go into DCA. But if you notice, I got the Veteran's Armor, but I still use the Snow Witch hat and stuff as well. But that's how I build my astrologer. Because I don't stop at a meta. I don't stop at, a lot of people stop at 125, 150, or if they're going into DLC, they'll stop at 200 or 250 or even 150. I don't play that away. I'm going in and doing the play smarter, not harder. I want to make the game as easy as possible for me. I don't want the struggle bus anymore. So that's why now I do the farming and stuff. Like I said, the first, and I can't show, I wish I could show them, but when I moved back to where I'm at, because medical reasons and stuff, not to get deep into life here, but when I moved, I had to move back around my family and stuff. And when I did, I sold my PS5 and everything where I was at to help cover my cost and stuff I sold it to my nephew-in-law and stuff. And I had everything saved on cloud. And when I got back, I had an elderly moment. I thought I was downloading my saved data and I actually deleted it. So all my characters, my faith build, my bleed build, my, my guard counter build, my strength build, and my astrologer build, all the builds that I had put all these hours into, got deleted. So I had to start the game over. Yeah, thank you. I go for drip as well as also for poise and for better negation and stuff too. Drip is good, but I like having that poise up there as well. But yeah, I lost all my characters, but I can go here and I can show you. If you look, you can see I've got the platinum. I've got 1,823 hours. I've got 100% game progress and everything. So I did the struggle bus, and I did it with 4 different builds. I did it with the faith build. I did it with the bleed build. I did it with the astrologer build, and I did it with my strength guard counter build. And after doing it with those builds, I just came to the realization I don't have to do the struggle bus every time I play a complete run through. And so here I am. Now I will farm and put myself at a level that I feel comfortable with and everything, so that the game is more easier for me. Sorry if I rambled there. Oh, I need to check that. I need to check that drip out. Using the head and chest of the Confessor, which I like the headpiece of the Confessor. My guard counters that I do and my strength build, I start out with the Confessor. One, because I want that faith. Because as anybody knows that's played the game, it doesn't matter.
But I swear,
To me, you can start out, like I could take this astrologer right here, and I can turn it into a strength build once I get past, or I don't even have to get past. I could have started putting my farming points that I did. I could have put my points in there.
He can be stubborn.
I could have done it right from the beginning. But you can take any one of your starting builds,
If you wouldn't mind.
and
He can be stubborn.
you can make it into whatever you want. I mean, literally, you can take an astrologer and you can make it a strength build and already have the intelligence for the runes greatsword that you get out of, the Radon area, the Radon festival, before you go into the Radon festival. And everything. Yeah, the pellet, the prelate, fire prelate has a high poise. The bull goat, I thought, has the highest poise, but I could be wrong on that. I need to check that out and stuff. But you can take any build, starting build, and you can make it into whatever you want. And I find Confessor, unless I'm doing astrology, and I've done a strength build starting out with an astrologer and doing the farm, and because I like the 16th intel. So I already have it for the Ruins Greatsword and everything. And you have a little bit higher FP as well and everything. But yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want with any build, because once you open up Ray Lacardi Academy and complete that, you can go back and you can take and reallocate your points. You can do a rebirth. So yeah. Any build is very viable in this game. Even the Wretch, starting out at level 1, is very viable in the game. Oh, I know. Oh, I agree with you, Dandy. It would be nice to be able to hide the helmet and still be able to wear it. Now I will, just a little history. I played World of Warcraft for 20 years from day one when it first came out. And I played up until about 3 years ago. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Come on, get out of here. But I was a World of Warcraft player, and I played for just a hair over 20 years. And once again, for personal reasons, I stopped playing. It became more of a pay to win to me. I reached a point I got tired of watching people starting the game. I mean, I'm old school with it, and I remember farming for hours just to get rare mount drops and stuff. And, they made it to where people could come in and they could get awesome armor right from the get-go and mounts from the get-go. And everything, and you team up with these people in a raid or a dungeon. They wouldn't know how to play their characters, and it just got worse and worse and worse. So I reached my breaking point that I just stopped playing. After 20 years, I just said the heck with it, and I'm done. Now everybody's talking highly about the new expansion that just came out, Midnight or whatever it's called, something Midnight and stuff. And I've had a couple of my old World of Warcraft friends call me and say, "Yeah, you need to jump back on the WoW bus." And I'm like, "No, I'm good. Once I'm done, I'm done." But like in WoW, you can hide your helmet. You can hide your cape. You can hide your helmet. I wish they would do that for Elden Ring as well. Maybe if enough people tell them that, eventually they'll make it. Maybe with Elden Ring 2 that they'll be able to do that as well. So, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah. So, yeah, a little history buff on the old man here, where my gaming experience comes from. So, all right. Let's go down into Castle Morn. Actually, you know what? Let's take out the Night Rider here and the Night Bird before we go down. Let's see if we can beat them real quick. We'll see how this works out. This Night Rider is a little bit harder. See that distance? That's why I work on... Nope. No. Come here, buddy. Put a little drinky drink in. Oh, took the hit anyway. Come on. Oh, I thought he was going to hit me with that one. That was close. There we go. That'll do him in. But yeah, let's see. Let's get up here. Let's get the Night Bird. Oh, you didn't bother me. No, you're not bothering me, Dandy. You're fine. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. I may not walk a straight line when I'm doing it, but I can do it. So you're not bothering me at all. Like I said, this is a casual playthrough. I'm not in no rush. Literally, I'm in no rush. I'm definitely gonna do some more research on Fallout Vegas and stuff, and yeah, I will be. I'm hoping next week, because I'm still learning how to do the editing, so I got to look at how to edit this down. So I can put it into a playlist, 30-minute videos and stuff. So I'm still learning that. Oh, forgot about the reach. Oh, again. Really, dude? Oh, that's gonna cost you. Oh, right there. Oh, another hit. There we go. I thought that last hit was gonna take him out. But no, I'm definitely going to look into the Fallout Vegas. But one of the things that I'm definitely I'm still learning is the editing. So once I forget the editing and learn, get it down to where I can take a live stream and break it down into 30-minute videos for a playlist and put it into different parts. My goal is to do a live stream. Right now, I'm just going to start out with Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and maybe a Saturday or Sunday, depending on how things go, or life-wise, and everything. But my goal is to, once I get the editing down, I want to do live streams of different games, not just all week of Elden Ring, but do a live stream one day of Elden Ring, and then do a live stream of Fallout the next day, and then then go back and do a live stream of I don't know yet. Right now I basically have Fallout 4. I mean, I have Red Dead Redemption 2 as well, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do a live stream with Red Dead Redemption 2. I've beaten that game like 20 times in a row already and stuff, trying different things, and I've done all honor completion as well. But I'll check out the Fallout Vegas as well, and I might actually use that instead of Fallout 4. I might try the Fallout Vegas based on what you're telling me, and do that as a first-time play live stream as well. So we got enough points to level up. So I want to get that vigor up before I start dumping into endurance. So I haven't quite decided on that, but now that you've told me about Fallout Vegas, I'm gonna look into that, and I might use that as my Fallout live stream and stuff. So thanks for the heads up on that. I appreciate that a lot. Gives me some stuff to think about. But once I figure out the editing, back to what I was originally saying, is that once I figure out the editing, I plan on going to a live stream every day except for on weekends. I have to take personal time and stuff on the weekends and stuff. Not all weekend, but I just had a brain cramp. But plan on doing live streams, Monday through Friday on a daily basis, and then I'll use the weekend, part of the weekend to edit and stuff. Go Mini, it's their favorite too. Oh, I appreciate you. We'll be looking forward for it. I'm probably use the weekends to. I will use that for my editing and breaking them down into 30-minute playlists for the live streams, and then use also to edit into shorts and stuff for YouTube shorts and everything. But like I said, I'm an old dog, and I'm learning this stuff as I go. I don't have anybody else doing editing for me or anything. I'm learning this as I go and everything. So once I get better at it, of course, I will definitely start upping my game on live streams and everything once I learn the editing. That's the biggest part of, what will hold me back right now is the editing part, because I don't want to overwhelm myself. I I tend to like having, as I say, I like to have my ducks in a row. And once I have my ducks in a row, then I will up the amount that I will put on my plate, basically, so that I know I can handle it. I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I am going to. I need to take a quick break. I'm not ending the live stream. We're going to go into. I'll be right back. But I got to take a quick break and stuff and everything. So I hope you stick around. Give me a few minutes here, and I will be back here shortly. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the chat. I appreciate it. And if you're enjoying it so far, please like, comment, and share and subscribe and click that notification bell so that you'll know when the next live streams are coming up. And with that being said, we'll be right back. All righty. Thank you for your patience. Welcome back, everybody. Now we're going to work our way through Castle Morn now.
I'm Edgar. But you can see menials. They gave me good foul cream. I'm sorry, but whatever. You take this. I see. Thank you. But I can't, even if they can, to ensure that if you father.
We got one FP flask left, so gonna have to use the sword a little bit here till I get to the next grace. Hmm.
I'm for keeping. I'm no longer unsafe. Thanks and devote my arena has I only hope. Thanks and devote my arena has I only hope it remains intact.
How could this be? My daughter did fought right. My children and the foul. I'll hunt them. Rest assured. What's the matter? Safe as it once. You had a hand in Medina's undoing. What could she have done to deserve that? Forgive me, Arena. I will join you soon enough.
Alrighty. So with that right there, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. We got all of the starting area done, including the night bosses. The only thing we didn't do is the ball bearing guy over here at War Master Shack. But we got Mariner at Summon the Water Village. We got Margaret, the Bellman done. And got the Grace for Stormvale Castle, so we can just go directly there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish all this up down here on the next live stream. We've already got Castle Morn done and everything. And so it won't take very long to do all of this. Got the Earth Tree over here. Got another catacomb and stuff over here. So with that being said, I think that's going to wrap it up for us right there. I appreciate everybody that joined, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the live stream or enjoying the video so far, I will leave a link in the description to my startup route live stream I did, so you can get a better understanding of why I started the way I did with this character and everything. I will leave that in the description. But if you enjoyed it and you're enjoying my videos, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when my next live streams are coming up. I'm going to try to learn how to do editing on taking a 4-hour video and breaking it down into 30-minute videos, or roughly 30-minute videos, and add them to a playlist. I am doing this all on my own. I have nobody helping me with this, so an old man trying to learn a new skill. So appreciate you joining, and thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed day, and we will catch you on the next one.